Welcome back to Next Gear, the channel where we bring you the most detailed reviews of the latest cars hitting the market. Today, we're diving deep into the 2026 Dodge Durango SRT, a beast that continues to hold its place as one of the most thrilling performance SUVs on the road. Dodge has always been about raw power and muscle, and the Durango SRT is no exception. But does the 2026 model push the boundaries even further? Let's find out. First impressions matter, and the moment you lay eyes on the new Durango SRT, you know it means business. The front fascia has been redesigned for 2026 with a more aggressive stance. The signature split crosshair grille is gone, replaced with a sleeker, wide-mouth design that screams performance. The LED headlights are sharper and more angular than ever, complemented by integrated daytime running lights that give it a menacing look when approaching in your rearview mirror. The hood is sculpted with functional heat extractors, not just for aesthetics but to help keep that massive engine cool. There's no mistaking this SUV for anything other than a high-performance machine, and Dodge has made sure you notice that from the very first glance. Moving along the side, the 2026 Durango SRT rides on massive 20-inch or optional 22-inch forged aluminum wheels, wrapped in performance rubber designed to keep this heavyweight planted to the ground. The wheel arches are muscular and flared, emphasizing the SUV's wide stance. You get body-colored side skirts and subtle SRT badging that tells enthusiasts you're not driving an ordinary family hauler. The character lines along the doors flow smoothly toward the rear, creating a sense of motion even when the vehicle is standing still. Roof rails come standard for practicality, but let's be honest, this SUV is more about the track than the trail. Still, Dodge hasn't stripped away the utility factor completely, and that's what makes the Durango such an interesting package. At the back, the 2026 Durango SRT continues to impress. The full-width LED racetrack taillight returns, a signature Dodge design cue that looks fantastic at night. The rear spoiler is larger this time, aiding aerodynamics and giving it a sportier profile. Quad exhaust tips peek out from a blacked-out diffuser, letting you know that something serious is lurking under the hood. The exhaust note alone is enough to make enthusiasts grin, and we'll get to that sound in a moment. A power liftgate and hidden tow hitch ensure you still have practicality baked in, because what's better than towing your toys with over 700 horsepower on tap? Now, let's open the doors and step inside interior. The cabin of the 2026 Durango SRT blends muscle car aggression with modern tech and premium touches. You're greeted by deeply bolstered leather and suede performance seats, complete with SRT logos embroidered on the headrests. These seats aren't just about comfort, they're built to hold you in place when you push this SUV to its limits. Dodge offers optional Laguna leather for an extra dose of luxury, and you can choose from multiple color schemes, including bold red accents for those who want the ultimate statement interior. The flat-bottom steering wheel wrapped in leather and suede feels substantial, with paddle shifters mounted behind for manual control. Front and center is a massive 12-inch Uconnect 6 infotainment system, featuring crisp graphics, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even Amazon Alexa integration. Dodge knows that tech matters, even to those who love raw performance, so you also get a fully digital 10.5-inch driver display with customizable SRT performance pages. These let you monitor real-time data like G-forces, lap times, and even a dyno graph of your horsepower output. The system also includes a Harman Kardon premium audio setup with up to 19 speakers, ensuring your playlists hit as hard as the engine. Second-row captain's chairs with the center console are standard on higher trims, and the third row remains available, making the Durango one of the few performance SUVs that can still carry up to 7 passengers. Performance, though, is what makes the SRT badge truly special. Under the hood of the 2026 Dodge Durango SRT lives a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi Hellcat V8, pumping out a jaw-dropping 710 horsepower and 645 pound-feet of torque. Yes, you heard that right, the Hellcat lives on, and it's just as ferocious as ever. Power is sent to all four wheels through an 8-speed TorqueFlite automatic transmission that delivers crisp, lightning-fast shifts. Launch control comes standard, and when activated, this SUV rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 3.5 seconds. That's supercar territory in a 3-row SUV weighing over 5,500 pounds. Top speed, a blistering 180 miles per hour, making this one of the fastest SUVs money can buy. But it's not just about straight-line speed. Dodge has worked on improving handling with a revised suspension system that features adaptive damping, giving you multiple drive modes like street, sport, track, snow, and tow. Brembo brakes with 6-piston calipers in the front ensure that all this power can be reined in when needed. And yes, this beast still has a towing capacity of up to 8,700 pounds, so you can bring your boat or trailer without breaking a sweat. Fuel economy? Well, Let's be honest, if you're buying a Hellcat-powered Durango, you're not doing it for efficiency. Expect somewhere around 12 miles per gallon city and 18 on the highway. But every gallon is worth it for the thrill this SUV delivers. Now let's talk pricing. The 2026 Dodge Durango SRT isn't cheap, but when you consider the performance on tap, it's a relative bargain compared to European rivals. The base SRT 392 model starts around $75,000, but if you want the full Hellcat experience, you're looking at an MSRP in the ballpark of $100,000 to $110,000, depending on options. Loaded up with every available feature, and you could push closer to $120,000. Still, for what you're getting, a 710 horsepower, 3 rows, advanced tech, and that unmistakable Dodge attitude, it's hard to find anything else like it on the market. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Dodge Durango SRT remains one of the most outrageous family SUVs you can buy. It offers brutal power, aggressive styling, a tech-packed interior, and enough space for the kids and all their gear. It's not the most economical, and it's certainly not the most subtle. But if you want an SUV that doubles as a muscle car and puts a smile on your face every time you start the engine, this is it. Dodge has managed to keep the spirit of American performance alive in an era where electrification is taking over, and for that, the Durango SRT deserves serious respect. That's it for today's review on Next Gear. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Dodge Durango SRT, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss our upcoming reviews of the hottest cars of the year. Drop a comment below. Would you pick the Durango SRT over a European performance SUV, or do you think Dodge should have gone hybrid or electric by now? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your foot on the gas and your eyes on the road. See you in the next video.